I will not untie a knot that the Prophet, peace be upon him, tied. First Caliph, some Muslims did not want to dispatch army of Usama, not just because he was young, but also because Byzantines were a far-away threat. They could be dealt later, but apostates were just on the gates of Medina. The time it will take for him to reach battlefield, there will already a war with apostates. Prophet of Islam made 17 to 20-year-old Usama bin Zayd commander of an army to fight Byzantines. Prophet sent him, but he returned from his way because of his concerns for the Prophet. Prophet died in June 632, and Abu Bakr was made first Caliph of Islam in Saqifa meeting, which is another topic. The air in Medina was thick with sorrow. But the Roman-Byzantine Empire, the superpower for the centuries, was ready in the north. The mission was clear: avenge the Mu'tah, where one after another, 3 commander-in-charge martyred, including Usama's father and Prophet's adopted son, Zayd. Khalid bin Walid safely brought back the army. But with the Prophet's passing, the companions of Prophet of Islam hesitated to send young Usama as commander. Now, Abu Bakr was a man of highest faith, and he was closest companion of Prophet. As the rebels closed in, the first Caliph, Abu Bakr, made a decision that would define the caliphate forever. You see, Muslims were prepared for such situation before, when during Battle of there arose a rumor that Prophet had passed away, which caused panic among Muslims later. When Prophet came back, Quran revealed that cause is for Allah. The pressure on Abu Bakr was heavy. Keep the army here, they pleaded. Protect Medina. Even Umar ibn al-Khattab suggested a more experienced commander. Abu Bakr's response echoed with authority: by him in whose hands is my life. Even if the beasts of prey should drag me away, I would still dispatch the army of Usama. This wasn't just about a border, it was about the dignity of his faith. He dispatched the army of Usama. He walked with the young Usama, who was on his horse, leaving Medina after his orders. The Caliph of all Muslims was showing the world that leadership is for the mission and purpose. The banners of Islam marched toward the Syrian border, 3,000 men against the Byzantine. He dispatched first ever army of caliphate with 10 rules of war to its commander, which are quite high-standarded. Do not commit treachery. Do not deviate from the right path. Do not mutilate dead bodies. Do not kill a child, a woman, or an aged man. Do not bring harm to the trees, nor burn them with fire. Do not cut down a fruit-bearing tree. Do not slaughter any domestic animals except for food. You are likely to pass by people who have devoted their lives to monastic services. Leave them alone. Do not destroy inhabited places. Do not be a coward. As they left Medina, Usama realized the weight on his shoulders. He wasn't just fighting Romans, he was fighting to prove that the new caliphate wouldn't blink in the face of extinction, no matter if Muslims have to fight against empires who proved their existence for centuries. The urgency of the march was tactical brilliance. Usama was very quick with the Byzantine scouts. They reached the region of Bakr, where they fought on destination of Ubna. The plan wasn't a slow siege. It was like a psychological maze. Usama led from the front, charging into the lands of the Byzantines where his father, Zayd, had been martyred. In a series of lightning raids, he secured the borders and neutralized the Roman threat without getting bogged down in a war of attrition. They came back to Medina after 40 days, not a single man lost in the main force. Their banners were high and spoils of war and conquest with them. The message to the surrounding tribes was loud and clear that they were as serious as taking on proven superpowers of centuries. But as Usama marched back in triumph, a much darker storm was brewing within Arabia. While the borders were safe, the heart of the nation was burning. A new, more terrifying conflict had begun. Usama's success didn't just secure a border, it secured the caliphate's determination. It proved that age is secondary to their faith and that a unified command is the ultimate weapon. He proved the skeptics wrong and became a pillar of the Rashidun military for years to come. This was the first expedition Caliphate had sent, but the first Ridda War conquest of Zul-Qissa had already happened. Subscribe for next video for Ridda Wars.